You are welcomed by the company manufacturer of stations of fine biological clearing, UNILOS. Our production is one of the leaders in the market of treatment facilities. The technologies applied in design of our equipment are based on the advanced European solutions in the field of ecology engineering, aimed at protection of the environment and prevention of pollution, the earth, water resources, to the live byproducts. The high degree of clearing achieved by the UNILOS stations allows to use water for technical needs, for example, for green plantations watering, which is vital in regions with absence or scarcity of water resources. To obtain required license certification for the rights of manufacturing of stations, experts of the company have passed testing after vocational training in Europe. Today we have branches and representations in Russia, Germany, and Azerbaijan. The dealer network and its geography keeps growing annually. UNILOS, a dynamically developing brand in the world market of treatment facilities, the producer, the lineup of the qualitative and competitive equipment, irreplaceable in areas outside the central sewage network, keeps moving ahead. The production has been organized under the European standards. The industrial complex occupies a territory of 4 hectares. The area of industrial, warehouse and administrative premises makes 6,000 square meters. There is a transformer in the territory of the base. Independent water supply. Sewage formed in the course of production is treated by the UNILOS station. All shops are equipped with necessary supply and exhaust ventilation systems. The system of air heating provides for comfortable working conditions in shops. Heating of administrative premises is carried out by independent boiler houses. Big capacities allow to produce more than 5,000 stations per year that provides timely production supply to our customers. The company has a park of large goods vehicles for materials and accessories delivery and transportation of finished goods to the central warehouse in Moscow and regional warehouses in St. Petersburg, Sochi, Novosibirsk, Voronezh and Rostov-on-Don, Baku, Azerbaijan. Large production volume requires daily supply of completion materials for station assembly. Cargo handling operations are carried out by means of special equipment, which allows to fulfill these operations at high speed and performance. Uploaded materials are delivered to the warehouse. The company always has a stock of component parts for uninterrupted manufacturing. We choose suppliers very carefully and use only the inspected, high-quality materials. UNILOS fine purification stations are made of the integrated polypropylene foam produced by the IMG Plast company. This company is our reliable long-term partner, whose production quality provides wanted physical, chemical and mechanical properties of the material for manufacture. Covers of the stations are made of panels which partially consist of the UV-resistant components. Thus, the bright green color of the covers does not fade or change its intensity. The material manufactured is delivered by trailer trains directly from the Czech Republic. Stations, which are 18 mm thick, are made of polypropylene. Models with capacity of up to 30 cubes per day, Astra series, are produced in series. The design of stations of Mega series is performed individually depending on the operating conditions. The material used is durable and resistant to aggressive medium. The stocks are constantly filled up with panels. It allows our company to dispense with the purchase of polypropylene sheets from tubes manufacturers. All dealers highly appreciate the quality of the material used. The company pays much attention to the work performance organization. The manufacturing process is divided into several stages. It is the material handling, warehousing, stock control, spare parts manufacturing, assembling of the stations, final product quality control, shipment, and transportation of the manufactured product. At every stage, there's a professional responsible for the operating process efficiency and the quality of the performed operations. The whole manufacturing process is organized according to the ISO 9001 system of quality control, which is confirmed with the official certificate. The production has also passed the ecological certification successfully. The component parts for the station assembling are manufactured in a separate shop. This type of operation requires high professional qualification of the staff. In this shop, much attention is paid to the non-receipt quality control of the primary products. as the inner assembly unit execution affects the efficiency of the station. The uniload stations are convenient in service, as the removable fastening of all internal parts makes the servicing and scheduled maintenance works available and simple. The number of mechanical engineering assemblies is minimal, thus the work of system is more reliable. The following stage of the operating process is the assemblage of the control box, which can be called the heart of the uniload stations. The assembly process demands accuracy and attention, therefore it is effected by the qualified experts manually. There's a separate electrical control scheme for each type of the station set. The bench performance check of the assembling quality is especially prepared to simulate the technological processes. The compressor that is functioning in a continuous operation mode plays a large part in the whole station performance. This mode, unlike the periodic operating mode, prolongs the operating life of the compressor. At the closing stage, the fine purification stations are finely assembled. The whole process, beginning with the polypropylene sheets pattern cotton and ending with the passing of the final product to the quality control department, is effected by small squads. Such series of the stations as Astra and Cyclone are positioned in the market as compact, low-power and inexpensive ones. By means of using these stations, it is impossible to channel the household wastewater from the freestanding cottages, schools, hotels, restaurants, rest houses, holiday centers, ski resorts, river barges. Each joint of the station is executed by a double-sided weld to exclude any leakage possibility. For a nice sight, the welding stick is of the same color as the welded panels. The lids of stations have additional thermal protection against condensate that prevents the reduction of treatment quality in winter time. The shop assembling the stations of Mega Series is equipped with all necessary for work with large-size installations, optimum height of premises, good daylight illumination, presence of runway beams. All this allows performing works under safety regulations and, as very important, this burdens assemblers from hard physical activity. All workers carry out individual operations. Workers provide brigades of assemblers with ready sets for the further assemblage. It allows increasing the productivity of work and suddenly the quality of operations carried out. Here you can see how the joints of stiffener plates of the big tanks are carefully made with the help of extruders. This provides the guaranteed mechanical durability of the constructions. Assemblage is made according to the patented drawings developed by the designers of our company. A very important part of work is welding of thick-walled ridge panels by the automatic machine tool. The machine tool has several functions: the performance of a strong and tight joint, manufacturing of lengthy plates from which the cases of high and low capacity stations are made. By means of the machine tool, the productivity of work is increased, and the high-capacity equipment is made in short terms. In the quality check department, each low-capacity station is filled with water and maintained for a certain time. The expert of the quality department service examines the case attentively to check the leak resistance of the joining and the durability of the construction. At the time the operation of the station in all the technological modes is checked, we give a 3-year guarantee for the fine biological treatment station. After the quality check, each station has a unified acceptance certificate where the nomenclature of the complete set and the serial number is marked. As the flowing of the blocks of the mega stations is not possible, the fault detector is used to check the leak tightness of the seams. Even heavy large-size blocks of the stations are easily brought out of the shop to be stored on its territory due to the excellent hardware of manufacture. The applied work optimization allows to carry out 3D obligations with our customers accurately. The interaction between the manufacturer department and sales departments is perfectly adjusted in our company. The requests of our customers are passed to the manufacturing department and the sales offices are informed about the availability of the finished products in time. The compactness of the uniload stations, optimal overall dimensions of mega blocks, small weight of the ready equipment make them convenient for transportation. The delivery of the installations can be carried out in several ways: by automobile transport, by railroad transport. There's a railway branch in the territory of the production works. For the delivery by sea transport, the stations are easily loaded into the containers. Such a variety of transporting possibilities allows to deliver our installations throughout the world. The stations are mounted at a Russian Antarctic station, Delinsgausen, in a diplomatic building of Russia in the city of Ghana, Africa, on new land on Kamchatka Peninsula, the Shanuch mine, at the height of 2,500 meters on a mountain ski resort lying Red Glade in Taiga of the Irkutsk region, on a timber factory on a mountain skiing resort of Abzakova in Bashkiria, on the Kola atomic power station on Kola Peninsula, in the territory of Belgium, Czechoslovakia, Germany, Greece, Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzia, Azerbaijan, Ukraine, Belarus. These are a few places where production of the company successfully functions. The shipment and sending of the stations is carried out under the strict control. Before the departure from manufacture territory, the additional verification of completeness of cargo is carried out according to accompanying documents. Our customers appreciate such well-debugged work of the industrial complex very much. We have achieved these results thanks to diligence, fidelity to interests of the company, and the excellent work of each employee. We tend that manufacture of the company will become the leader among the manufacturers of the similar equipment in the territory of Russia and Europe. Great attention is given to the protection of copyrights for the manufactured production. The company is the owner of patents for many inventions. Our company constantly participates in Moscow, regional and foreign thematic exhibitions. The products presented by us have repeatedly received awards for creation of new technologies and the equipment for biological sewage treatment. One of the most important components of creation of qualitative production is the conditions in which the employees of the industrial complex work. The European standards of manufacture assume good equipment of workplaces. Therefore, creating comfort and safety for employees is one of the priorities of the company. Locker rooms, the spacious and well-equipped shower cabins for workers are situated in each shop. There's a dining room in the manufacture territory. Its modern equipment allows to provide workers with hot dinners. The company pays great attention to training the employees of the company. Actively developing branches and representative offices have the possibility to train new workers directly on manufacture. There's a comfortable hotel for their residing in the complex territory. The strategy of our firm is the distribution of science-intensive ideas and technological solutions in the field of engineering ecology via the dealer network throughout Russia. Choosing our company as a business partner, you may expect the professionalism, business reputation, and the intelligence of our employees.